Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Today is gonna be pretty chill and just hard working. Just hard working at this shit. So what is this shit right in front of you? Okay. So I don't have any proper finals this week except for, well, I mean, the only classes I'm taking right now are art classes currently, so that means that our finals are always portfolios. Fun. Hardly working? Well, at least that's one of us. Oh god. Went down the wrong pipe. So, for our portfolios, at least for one of the classes, our like last assignment is a comic, and it's due next week. I have exactly 7 days to finish it. So I'm not at too much pressure in terms of getting it done tonight because it's not officially due tonight. It's technically due in 7 days. So I'm just gonna get as much done as I possibly can done with this, just so that I'm not like dying later, because I've already had enough time putting off assignments until the very last minute, and I don't want to do that anymore. Plenty of time. Yeah. So originally I was pretty ahead in terms of this assignment because I'm slightly cheating. It's not technically cheating, but I decided to use like previously established work for this comic. Like we had prior assignments like, okay, do a character sheet and a turnaround and a plot synopsis and a shot summary or something like that, and and a cover as well. And I already had all of those done for a comic that I was working on outside of this class, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna use that because why shouldn't I, you know? So I already had most of that done, but then when it came to actually working on the comic, I felt like I usually am when I start stuff. I get too in my head about actually starting it, which means that I barely start it, and I'm just always stuck in the brainstorming zone, I guess, where I'm like, okay, but like what the fuck do I do? Like actually, but I've laid out all of my pages so far for the most part, so it's not crazy work, and it's, you know, I'm not trying to complicate things in terms of rendering. I'm trying to keep it pretty simple. Character development, sure, we'll call it that. But what is this comic, you're wondering? What are these familiar characters? Who's this little dingus with these ears and these whatever the fuck these are on the sides of her head? It is a fan comic. I didn't tell my professor. Shush. So it is a fan comic with 4 of the Halloween girls. We got Ina, we got Bae, we got Kiara, we got Mame. What's the plot of this? Beats me. I think it's just mainly like the girls are just trying to make their way through a capitalist society in which they have to earn money to survive and trying to figure that out together, I guess. So this particular what would you call it? Like a episode, I guess? A chapter? It's only 8 pages long. What the fuck? Oh, that's why. So it's just one quick chapter in which Kiara Kiara's working overtime at her office job, and she passes out. Please be nice to me. These are just thumbnails. They're not supposed to be good. All right. And then the girls go to pick her up from her office, and then she wakes up in, I don't know whose house. It's just a house, an apartment. It doesn't matter. and then they're like, oh yeah, we did all this for you. And we cleaned your house and we're making you food. And she's very overwhelmed because it's very nice of them to do. And then they're happy. Yay. Yippee. Bay forehead. Yup. That's all I want is bay forehead. More forehead, please. Wow, your OCs are so cute. They're not my OC. I designed them, I guess, in a way that I want them to be designed, at least in this story. Pencil skirt Kiara, I'm dead. Yippee. So, okay, so what I hope to get done today, I don't know if I'm gonna get everything done, but what I hope to get done is at least try to get the line work done for most of it. Like these two panels here are, I would consider them done. They're fine. It needs a background, but oh my god, I don't want to even think about backgrounds right now. So I want to, my goal is to line hopefully every page. I don't know, that might be ambitious. We have some panels already done for the most part. Working on that one needs to be done, so does that one. So we have 8 pages to line. If we somehow manage to finish all of them, I'm willing to stay up as long as it takes tonight just to work on this, just because I am so backed up with work. It's not even funny. Remember how I said I had 20 tasks? It just keeps piling up. There are more and more stuff that needs to get done, so I'm trying to get as much done as possible. If that means I have to do more work streams, then so be it. So yeah, speedrun any percent. We're gonna try. I may or may not take some breaks depending on how dead my brain is. So my brain, I just love how it works. It like feels genuinely tortured whenever I'm working on something for way too long. Like I was in class today working on this, and like halfway into it I was like, oh god, it like my brain hurts. Like it doesn't physically hurt, but mentally it hurts. It was just like, I was just like, oh, I just want to go home right now and I need to take a break. So I did. So we'll try to get as much done as we can, take some breaks when needed. See where we are. It's just gonna be a chill night tonight, with maybe some frustration along the way if I can't render stuff the way that I want it to be rendered, which is more frequent than you'd think. You gotta stop picking up so many side quests. I know, but it's most of that is not my choice. I mean, maybe some of it's my choice. I guess technically it is all choice, but sometimes it's hard to like, when you pick up a thing and you're like, okay, yeah, I'll do this, and then yeah, I guess I'll do that too, I guess I'll do this as well, and it just keeps piling up and up and up and up, and then you realize, oh, I haven't actually started any of these. Oopsie. My bad. That's not particularly great. God, I love it when my freaking entire hand moves my canvas when I don't want it to move. Today I decided to wear pigtails out today. It was an interesting feeling. I kind of wish that I had an outfit that better suited the pigtails. I wore something alright, but it didn't really fit. Go away. It didn't really fit the vibe 100%. I'll be honest. cute. I know, right? And I put ribbons in it too. I had ribbons that I never used. So, oh, I guess I'll put some ribbons in there. Why the heck not? The thing is, the ribbons were pink, but the outfit I wore was mostly a light blue, which, again, it was alright, but it didn't fit exactly the way that I wanted it to. And I was watching more Wolf Among Us playthroughs because for whatever reason, I just love watching people play that game. And I'm always surprised with people's choices in that game because, at least from the people I've seen play it, they all make the same choices relatively, at least in the ones that are impactful. Like, spoilers, if you've never played The Wolf Among Us, you should cover your ears because you should go experience that yourself if you haven't. But the one, I mean, it's not crazy spoilers, well, some of them are, but the one choice that I always am like, really? At when people do it is when they're fighting the one guy, the one like, what is he? Is he like a troll? Is he a troll? I don't know what he is. It's a giant white monster. And they're fighting in the bar. And every single time that I've seen people play it, they always choose to rip his arm off at the end of the fight. And I'm like, why? Why? And then like, the thing that always hurts me about that choice is that like you hear him like sobbing in the background after like you're done with him because his whole fucking arm is ripped off, and I just feel so bad. And then everybody who like makes that choice tries to justify it as like, what, he was picking a fight with me, and I was like, but you ripped his arm off, what the fuck. They always do that. And then what was the other one that they always, oh, they always ship off Toad to the farm, whether on purpose or by accident. And maybe they accidentally do it because maybe the choice isn't as clear. You know, that sometimes that does happen with Telltale games, I'll be honest. But some are really enthusiastic about it, and they're like, no, yeah, he's not wearing his glamour. Fuck off back to the farm for you with your poor son who is, you know, just trying to be a kid. And they're just like, yeah, he's a dick. And I'm like, what do you mean? Toad's not a dick. Oh my gosh. Poor Toad. Like, I get that he's not entirely, he embellishes his like struggles. Like he said, like, do you know how much it costs to keep a whole family in glamour, even though it's only just him and his son there, I guess. I mean, maybe he does have other family members that don't live with them but are around, but you know, it is only the two of them technically in Fabletown. So he does embellish the truth there, or exaggerates, I guess. But like, he's not wrong when he's talking about like how much it costs to like glamour, to be in glamour, because like the whole town is struggling financially because of the oppressive nature of that rule, right? That's like the whole reason that the okay, real spoilers now. The whole reason why the Crooked Man was able to you know, affect so many people in that town was because he was preying off of their desperation. So he's not wrong, and I don't know why people, I guess, pay more attention to his I guess more embellishmental, that's not a word, more like prone to being dramatic side, or being a bit persnickety, I think is the right word for him. But he's not wrong. They are struggling, and he is just trying to, like, you know, he's a bit hard on his kid, but he's just trying to keep the boat together, unfortunately. So it's always interesting to see how players are very excited to ship him off to the farm. I feel so bad for him. Poor Toad. He's just a working man. Remember that you just want to feel badass? Forgotten everything that happened. I gotta play it soon. Yes! I want to play it! But I need to have some time away from it for a while so that it doesn't feel like I'm just watching the same thing over and over again for a bit. Embellishment. Oh yeah, that's the word of the day, folks. There was a detail that I never knew until today. So you know the pig that lives with Bigby. Does he have he has a name, but I can't remember it. So his brother, oh, I love this song. Oh, me too. His brother is who's the doctor who takes care of Bigby when he gets like the bullet wounds and stuff. That's his brother. That's the pig's brother. He's just in glamour, and the pig is not. So they're both pigs, right, obviously, but the doctor's in glamour, so he shows up like a human. And I didn't realize this, but his last name is Swinehart, and all of the names are related to like their fables, right? So he's a pig. And I didn't know that they were brothers until today. I was like, wait a second. Hey, that's his brother. Oh my gosh, I didn't notice that. That's such a cool detail. And it's such a small one too that you'll miss it if you're not paying attention. That's just so neat. It's one of the reasons why I like that game so much. It has a lot of care and attention paid to it. Colin, yeah, that's his name. So awesome. Man, one part about... I just felt incredibly lightheaded all of a sudden. One part about comic making that's a bit... that I always forget to do is, like, you can add, like, sound effects and, like, just random words that aren't just in a bubble, you know, to add more life to it. I always never pay attention to that. So I have to remind myself, like, oh, maybe you can fit, like, something in here, you know, add some more flair, more visual interest. Okay, let me erase this. I hope the audio is at a good volume, or the music is at a good volume. Okay, so I'm very spoiler talkative today, but I also want to talk about Persona 5 a bit. So these are spoilers for Persona 5, so don't listen if you haven't played it yet. But I just want to talk about Akechi real quick. Because man, liking Kechi is a roller coaster of liking him, right? I'm really fond of his character and his character development, because this is so rare to see in narratives. But like having a goody two-shoes pompous character turn into a sadist and just a lovable like shit man. I don't even know how to describe him. He's just a shithead, and I love him so much for that. I'll play it one day, I swear. You gotta play it. You gotta play it. It's so good. I'm still not even finished with it. It's like, man, it takes feckin' forever. I don't even know when I'm gonna finish Persona 3, because I haven't even finished 5 yet. Okay, that's the couch. Bing bong, bing bong. Here. spoiler owl over. It's just heckin' awesome. That's all I gotta say. Thank you. You're welcome. I like how this is just a me thing, I guess. All the time when I'm like looking through my layers and checking to make sure if I'm on the right layer, I just like keep turning off and on the layer. I don't know why. It's just like a confirmation to me, but I overdo it. Okay, let's draw this cutie. Cute, scute. Well, I was gonna talk about fashion and streetwear, I guess. I like seeing more VTubers get like really into some different fashion, you know? Oh, that's terrible. Once upon a time, I was terrible at fashion. I was very, very bad. I would just show up in, I mean, to be fair, this is like in high school, so who gives a shit how you dress up in high school? But I would show up wearing the same thing that I wore to bed. The same sounds kind of gross now that I think about it. But it was like the same like sweatpants that I would wear to bed, the same shirt, and I would just wake up, I'd put on a hoodie over it and just go to school like that. And I would wear the same outfit for days. Or at least the same sweater every day, that's for sure. Because I just could not give two shits. And even when I would try to do something that's fashionable or pick out clothes that I like, they were never good, you know? I don't know, I was just like always dressing like... I don't even know how to describe it. Just very lazily. And none of the stuff that I thought was cool back then was cool. It would just be like... It would really just only be... like... sweatpants and hoodies and stuff. Which again... You know... Oh, ball. I just drew a ball in her head. I don't think any kid should be pressured to wear anything that's fashionable or stylish. Because... I mean, for one, this is part of it. Like, a lot of the stylish clothes that I wear are not appropriate for younger people. Smelly ass, I know, I was stinky back then, I'm sorry. I'm not stinky anymore for the most part. Yeah, like a lot of the more stylish clothes I wear are like... I wear a lot of skirts now. I used to I used to hate skirts back then. I was like one of those girls that was like, yeah, I'm a tomboy. Which is so cringe to say out loud. Oh gosh. But I was one of those girls. I'm like, I'm not like other girls. I'm not like girls that wear dresses and skirts. I hate that stuff, and now that's like all the fuck I want to wear nowadays. Just dresses and skirts. Because they're cute, and they're nice, and they're pretty. Like, you know? It's fun. She's not stinky anymore. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry. But I was a major tomboy back then. I know it's like... it's not a meme, but it's like a thing that some girls say. They're like, oh, I'm not like other girls. I'm a tomboy, and I'm not, you know. But I was like a proper tomboy, mate. Like, did not, for whatever reason, did not want to associate anything with myself, feminine wise. I don't know why. Tomboy erasure? Well, you can be a tomboy all you want. I'm not saying you can't. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't know why I was back then. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, maybe maybe it's just a thing with a lot of, I guess, like, I don't know if it is a thing, at least for me, maybe it was, of like being queer but not being 100% like knowledgeable about that or knowing that, but like trying to express it in a way that like makes sense to you, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure. It's like when I was like, I don't even know how old, but when I was younger, you know, I never really thought about it. It never occurred to me. So the way that I would express it was to, I guess, be less like feminine, I guess, in the things that I enjoyed. Or maybe it's just, like wanted to be different. I think that might be part of it too. I think I just, you know, I wanted to be different and express myself differently so that people would think I'm cool. Even though I wasn't. I was not cool whatsoever. Which is fine. I don't know what 12-year-old is cool. Zero of them are cool. Well, maybe some. Some that like do a whole lot of like crazy philanthropy work at a young age. Those they're cool. They're neat. But yeah. But then even afterwards, I still was very not like, after I realized I still wasn't too keen on presenting feminine. When was the change? I think a lot of queer people deal with that. I got it a little bit. Yeah. Being different is cool. It is. It's very cool. Man, what was I saying? Oh. Snot in my nose. Fuck, man. Blanked out on a sentence I just said. Oh yeah, okay. When I started, when did I start dressing more feminine? Honestly, I think it got better for me in, like, starting 2020, which that seems like only 4 years ago, which is, it's a bit sad. Are all these Persona songs? Yes, they are. I think, yeah, they're like 3, 4, and 5. Persona 3, 4, and 5. Around 2020, that's when a lot of big life changes for me happened. Because for a while, it just felt kind of stagnant for me. So one of the biggest changes for me in 2020 was that I started working out and caring about what I was eating. Because before, I had a very, very shitty diet. I would literally, like, I would skip breakfast because I had to go to school straight away. And then I would have lunch at school, but God, a fucking mucus down my throat. But it wouldn't be, I would like always have like maybe maybe like, does vitamin water have a lot of sugar in it? I'm not too sure. I'd have like a vitamin water, and then I would have, it was like a sandwich, but then I would also get like Rice Krispie treats and Doritos with it, like the Cool Ranch Doritos. And then I might also like get like junk food from the vending machine too on top of that. And then I would get home and I would eat dinner that was cooked. And then after that, I would just keep grazing and grazing and grazing after that. And it wasn't great because, you know, in high school, like maybe you can get away with that when you're younger, for the most part. Sometimes that's not the case. Girl breakfast, But for me, it definitely caught up to me when I started high school. Because what the fuck? All right. And it also started, but it didn't just affect me weight-wise, it affected me like health-wise, obviously. Like I would start to get very, very dizzy at points because my blood pressure was so low. I can't remember if I mentioned this, but it was like 90/40 at the time, which is not healthy. And so I always, like, for a while I wanted to like get a better diet and exercise more, so for whatever reason 2020 was just the year to do that for me. And I had a friend at the time who was also doing it too, so it helped to like have a buddy for encouragement and to like work on it together, because then you have accountability, I guess. So since then, I've made massive improvements to my health overall. I've stopped, like, my problem was like overeating. I've stopped overeating, I guess entirely, to be honest. I don't eat nearly as much as I used to, which is good for me because it was like, it's not healthy to go heckin' crazy on it, which is what I would do. That's great. Yeah, it's like, looking back on it now, it's a crazy improvement, and I'm glad that I did make a lot of changes, because it was really affecting me in terms of my happiness too. I just did not feel happy about myself when I was in my old ways. And I think the best part about that change was like actually like growing love for working out and running. I started to love running because of it. But before, like, you could not catch me dead doing any sort of exercise whatsoever. Like, I would say, like, oh, I hate working out and stuff. Which, like, honestly, I don't think that I did at the time. I think the thing I hated doing was just gym class. Which is, like, yeah, I still, to this day, hate gym class, because who the fuck likes it? I mean, there's, like, sporty people that like gym class. But I hated it because I'm in, like, a group of people that I don't really like that much, and also people that don't really like or care about me, and I'm supposed to, like, be on a team with them and play sports with them, and I'm supposed to get sweaty and not be able to shower afterwards and have to go directly to class. Ugh, disgusting. Like, who the fuck wants to do that? Nasty. But when I started, like, running for myself, it was really, really fun, and I liked doing it with a friend too. And it was after like a bit, it just became a way for me to escape life for a bit. Whenever it just got like really hard, I could always be like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna like go run and just like try to... it makes me feel like I'm running away from my problems in a good way. Like I'm running away from it all, you know? And I still enjoy it to this day. I wish I could run more frequently. I got super duper busy this semester, or actually I got super busy this entire year of doing stuff. All very good stuff, so it's not like it's been like a waste to not be able to work out as much. It's all very important stuff that had to be done, so I don't mind that. My hope is that next year I can get a bit more back into it when I'm a bit more free with my schedule. Even if it's just like once or twice a week, I'll be happy about that. I used to do it very frequently, like 3 to 5 days a week, which was very awesome at the time, and I'm very proud of. I did like a whole year like that. I take that as a major accomplishment. Gotta do the same, yeah. It takes a lot of effort though. They call it a journey for a reason. It is. It's a multi-year process. Eating a lot also costs a lot of money. That's true. Here's the thing I wish that I didn't do in high school. I feel so bad about this. If I didn't spend all of the money that I would get from, I don't know, like maybe my parents give me money or whatever. If I didn't spend all my money on snacks at school, I could have like at least like maybe 50 extra figures. I could have 50 extra figures in my room right now if I wasn't eating so much junk food. So I just, you know, I would also like, instead of packing myself a meal for field trips, I would just buy whatever's in the vending machine. Isn't that sad? I didn't have a proper meal for field trips. I thought you were gonna say growing my love for women. Well, that too. That always grows every day for me. Congrats on bettering your health. That's always a good thing. Running is incredibly fun. People really don't realize how amazing it makes you feel. It does. It really does. It's like, it's hard to explain because, you know, how do you explain to somebody like, yeah, you push through a lot of work and you're sweating and your calves hurt, and sometimes if you have bad joints, your joints will hurt. It's like, how do you explain that to somebody and say that, yeah, it's fun for me? But it is. I don't know how else to... It's like you get to be outside, which is always good, and then you get to not have pressure on yourself for a while in terms of like what you have to get done. So all you're thinking about is, I'm just gonna go this really long distance and then come back. And it's good to like listen to stuff while you do it as well. Sometimes you get to have a good think, a good brainstorm. For me, I do this thing. It's a little bit embarrassing, but I do this thing that I found was a lot more frequent, and that I wasn't the only one that does this. But like, ever just like stand up in your room and put headphones in and listen to something, and then pace around the room while you're listening to something and just thinking? I do that. That's something I do. And I've always done it. And I still do it sometimes. Not as frequently because, again, I'm busy. And also, I just do it while I'm commuting. Like when I'm walking to and from somewhere, I'll just listen to something and think. So that takes care of that. But if I'm like at home for a while and I haven't done that, I'll just stand up. I'll just walk around my room and listen to something, maybe a song or a sound, soundbite, a clip. And sometimes I'll even repeat the same song on loop and keep thinking the same thing. Maybe it's a scene in my head or a fake scenario that won't ever happen in my life ever, but maybe it might, you know? That's what I do. But running can take care of that too. At least then you're a bit more active. Yeah, gym was always rough. I never liked gym class. It's stinky. Maybe if it was like only with my friends and we were doing like proper gym activities, like not just sports, because I still don't like doing sports myself. It's just, there's certain sports that I think are fun. Like I think consistently everybody thinks that like, oh, badminton is fun. That one never gets a bad rap. And I like volleyball, not just because of high IQ, but it's also a fun sport, so. But yeah. 2025 is grind time. I think every year is grind time, but you just don't realize it until the year's over. Think about that. Figures like anime figures, not money figures. I don't think I would have made that much money from snacks. You could be Jeff Bezos rich if not for snacks. That, you know what? That might be true though. Not headphones, but I do pace a lot. Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's part of your monkey brain, right? Of like connecting physical activity with thought. I think it makes you think better if you're like actively moving your body. I know that that's like for me, because anytime I sit down and I try to think, it just doesn't like flow as naturally as when I'm on the move. But then the problem with that is that if you're sitting down to do something that's more sedentary of an activity, like writing or drawing, then that comes at a detriment, because how the fuck am I supposed to think and then walk and draw at the same time, you know? Hello, you're very pointy. Thank you. I take pride. Stab, stab. I guess, yeah, I am very pointy. Both in my hair, my ears, I guess my eyes, too. Only thing that's round about me is my shoulders and my cheeks. But yeah. Take off the ears? I can't. They're attached to me. They're my ears. They're stuck to me no matter how hard I try. Oh. I don't know why I never paid attention to my ears when they go side to side. I just made myself dizzy doing that. Her ass is also pointy. I've got that 3-polygon ass. PS2 model. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Tee hee hee. How the fuck does popcorn look? I just drew a tiny dick. Well, that's not really a tiny dick. You can tell how many dicks I've seen in my life if that to me looks like a dick. Might be. Only dick I know is my dick. And it's pretty massive, I've been told. Lara Croft ass, exactly. Which, funnily enough, I've never played that game or have seen much of it. I just know of her. Popcorn. Oh, that's kind of neat. Look at that. Taught myself how to draw popcorn out of nowhere. Wait, there's actually a backside. All right. Okay. You've never seen it. How can you judge? My ass. Only dick I know is Dick Grayson. It was messed up what Joker did to him. Backside, booty cheeks, what did I miss? Apparently we're talking about my ass, and it's polygonalness. If you could call that. Why is everyone so judgy? You've never seen it. You've never seen it. Actually, wait, hold on. Hold on. Ignore the censor for a bit. I'm trying to pull up something. Where the fuck is it? Oh, no, it's not there. No, it's not there either. The horse, it's back. Peter, the horse is here. There it is. There it is. Okay. I wasn't supposed to show this because I was waiting for something to be done before I do. But since everybody's being really judgy and being a bitch, I might as well. So weird horse photo, you're welcome. Okay. Wow. It's me. Oh, but what's down there? What's down there? You didn't see anything. You didn't see jack shit. You didn't see jack shit. Never seen a 2D model with a rendered rear that just comes standard on a 3D one. Has there never been a model where like the ass is so big that you can see it from the front? I need to see that. Yeah, we're not so fucking bitching about my ass now, are we? Tail? I can't even remember if there was a tail or not there. Thank you. Appreciate it. I have the power to draw my own ass. Model that comes with a mirror behind it so you can see the ass at all times. Germa ass? True, yeah. Oh, speaking of Germa ass. You know that, that Thanksgiving, clip of him where he's like, Happy Thanksgiving, and then he like turns the camera so that the mirror is behind him and his ass is fucking massive? That screenshot, we have 2 pillows of it. That was an anniversary gift. It's our favorite conversational starter. And also the best way to make us feel better, we just make his face warp and make other stupid faces. It's like the best thing we own. I don't know, I haven't watched every single VTuber on YouTube yet. I wouldn't expect anyone to. There are so fucking many. Too many, one might say. Actually, the market is so oversaturated. I'm thinking to myself, like, are there so many fucking people? Then you realize just how many people are on the planet, and you're like, oh god, there's more of them. Be gone. How the fuck did you get that printed on a pillow? I think, was it Redbubble, or it's one of those sites where like people like put fucking anything on like a pillow or a shirt or a coffee cup. It's one of those sites. Favorite drummer clip is the one where he says, my Thanksgiving turkey secret is fuck the turkey. Yeah, I don't like turkey either. It's literally for Thanksgiving. We made burgers for Thanksgiving. We didn't make anything else. We just made burgers. And those are the best fucking burgers that we've made. I mean, I can't remember. You know what? It is the best fucking burger I've ever tasted. Fuck you. It was great. It was the best. And no turkey needed. Fuck turkey. I don't even like turkey. Turkey is one of the lamest of meats. What makes you stand out in the crowd? Yeah, it's it's a troublesome thought. I think about that often. Like, what the fuck do I have to offer that so many other people don't have, you know? It's a depressing thought, but it's, you know, it's one that I tend to have frequently. But also, it's maybe because I just don't entirely know what I'm not good at. I know what I'm good at, but I don't know what, like, makes me stand out personally. If that makes sense. Could eat a burger for every holiday. Hell yeah. Better than McDonald's. Ugh, I fucking hate McDonald's. Of course, anything would be better than that. I used to, I didn't eat burgers for a while when I was changing my diet. I literally stopped eating burgers for like, how long? Maybe like 2 or 3 years. And only like this year I started eating them again. I stopped being afraid of them again. Correction. When I was like fixing my diet, I did a bunch of different things. I cut out certain stuff to like test the waters, I guess. For a bit I didn't have any dairy, and then for a bit I didn't have any meat. I would only have like fish as meat. And then I tried like not having carbs so much, and nothing that I cut out really changed anything. For me, it was mostly the frequency that I was eating. But even then, I still plateaued and haven't been able to budge since. But I'm still trying. I'm still trying my best. Keep thinking about it. I want to see a person push to their limits of creativity. I guess. I want to see you push to your limits. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. That's the thing that's scary for me. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't know if I'm, like, built to come up with really creative ideas, if that makes any sense. I think, at least I personally think about this about myself. I don't actually know if this is true or not. This is something that I think, but I think one of my weakest points is that I have a very hard time coming up with ideas, and it makes me sad because a lot of like creator based stuff is focused on like having a good concept and idea, right? Having like a different idea for a video, and you know, I don't know. It's hard for me to think that way. I just don't think in terms of content creation in general. So it's never my goal to do any of the similar stuff that they do. But if like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not great in the ideas department, which sucks because I wish I was. You know, you see people like, well, I even praise people on their creativity, and I'm like, wow, that's such a great idea. Why can't I think of something like that? My brain just doesn't work like that. I don't know. I can come up with like nice concepts and good crossover stuff. I'm good at crossovers, not so good at like original ideas. But maybe I just haven't like worked that idea muscle in so long, or you know, I've been preoccupied with other things in life that prevent me from coming up with ideas. I don't know. Best part is just smaller portions and eating less. Yeah, that is really the main thing, I think. Which I'm glad that I'm able to do that. For a while, I was really beating myself up whenever I wouldn't be able to do it. Which is never the thing you should do, because that just makes you revert back to old habits anyways. When you're like, oh, I'm never gonna be able to do this, why bother, you know? But I'm glad I was able to make some substantial changes. There's still things that I could work on, like, it's still, I'm just rubbed my fucking makeup off. It's still tough to, I'm still like a massive sweet tooth, I'll be honest. And I really don't want to be, because sometimes like sweet stuff is just gross, you know? Sometimes it's nasty. It's not as bad as it was before. Like, at least now I'm like, I can't stand when things are too sweet. But, you know, still part of me that's like, oh, I just finished having a meal, time for dessert. Like, maybe 3 desserts for like 3 meals. Which is too much, but there's always something to work on, I guess. And eating ass, alright, okay. Ass eating better than Ozempic? True. I heard that on Fox News? Question mark? Is that why I'm so thin? Have an idea? I guess. I guess it is just as simple as that. It's my new favorite VTuber, the Junker. Yay! I'm the Junker. I love that series. I love Monster Factory. I quote it so often, but nobody gets it. Nobody gets my references. Maybe I should stop making obscure ass fucking references. Or maybe people should start understanding me. There's that too. What is this, a crossover episode? Never been a dessert fella. I always get my fill and I'm done. I wish that was me. I wish I didn't eat so many fucking desserts all the time. It's sickening. I don't know why. I think it's just like probing from when I was young. Cause like, I did not have a great influence when it came to like eating. And honestly, I like, they're still like 50 miles behind of what progress I've made. That's because they didn't want to fucking listen to me. You don't want to listen to what I gotta say. But what the fuck is Monster? You've never heard of Monster Factory? You need to start now. I recommend their Fallout 4 with the final Pam. That one's great. All of the WWE games are great. What's another good one? Second Life, the boy mayor of Second Life. That's a great one. Their Dark Souls ones, I think, are pretty good. Yeah, those are my tops. Those are my tops. It's basically, I don't know if you know the McElroy brothers, but it's Griffin and Justin. Is his name Justin? Is his name Justin? I only know him by his nickname Juice. Is it Justin? Juice. His name is Juice. They play like a game that has a character creator, and then they make the most fucked up looking character imaginable, and then they play around with them a bit. It's fantastic. It's one of my favorites. Just good old fun. Couldn't you bait the audience to increase your following? Why bother? What's the point in doing that? My goal is not to increase my following. I couldn't care 2 shits about that. All I care about is having good ideas and fun. That's all I care about. June is dessert pilled. I mean filled. True. Yeah, my parents are such bad influences in terms of health, but I didn't pick up any of those traits. Oh, wow. That's good. That's good. Not many people can say the same. I can't say the same. But, you know, you're a kid, you don't know any better, and also your parents are supposed to be fucking in charge of your diet. I mean, they're the ones that are buying the food. Of course, if they're not buying good food, you're not gonna be eating good food. Or if, like, junk food is around, of course you're gonna eat junk food if it's around in your vicinity. Oh yeah, I recognize it now. I watched Sarah Z's video about them. Never heard of them before then. Damn, well now is your time to catch up. Now is your time. Brain. Secondary brain. What does that mean? I'm unsure. Skull. No. Can I just fucking draw this one line the way that I want it to go? No. 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 Okay, that's alright. That's fine. Someone can help you come up with ideas, or you can run ideas by. I do have that. I do have someone that comes up with way better ideas than me. But I guess my problem is that I always forget after they tell me. So I'm like, oh, you should do this. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds fun. And then I don't write it down, so then I forget. So I'm a pretty forgetful person. That's why I have a planner that I write stuff down in. And that's why I heavily rely on my calendar all the time. Because otherwise, oof, I would not be doing so hot. Certainly, how's it been going so far? It's been going pretty neat. We're just chilling here, trying to catch up with work as best we can. Oh my god, what the heck? Go. Talking about my ass, I guess, for a bit, and that was that was neat. This arm is so short. I don't know how to... I guess that's better. Dick popcorn and flat asses. Oh yeah, I forgot about the dick popcorn. Wait, you were talking about your ass? I missed that. Oh, you missed it? Do you want me to pull it up again? Just kidding. You'll have to catch the VOD. Is this the assignment or a commission? This is a class assignment. It's a comic. Making dreams come true for sure. Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing. I always suck at drawing collars. It's not bad, it's just sometimes it's hard to like know exactly where, like, what the shape should be. Was I doing any... No, I haven't, so I guess shouldn't start now. Realized I could rewind as soon as you taunted me. Really? You can? You can rewind on this live? I thought that that was a feature that they took away, but maybe that's a feature that you can disable. But I have no idea how to do that. Actually, it might be on the stream settings, probably. I don't have a reason to do that, though, so rewind away, I guess, if you so choose. Music reminding me I need to play Persona 5. Yes! Finish it! Don't just leave it at that. I have maxed out every single party member. They're all 99 levels. I literally just went to Mementos and just fucking grinded until I got to 99. I thought I could get to 100, but it's maxes out at 99. So that's what we're gonna go into. And I'm just trying to catch up on confidants. Trying to get their points. You need to make a cover album with your bing bongs. Don't call me out like this. I know I bing bong when I hum too frequently. Sometimes it gets... What else do I do? I'll just say, like... What was the one thing that I was like saying for a bit? I can't remember. It was like... Sometimes it's bingle, sometimes it's bongle, sometimes it's dick. It's dick related. It's always dick related, always comes back to that. Working on homework right now too, almost done with the semester. Hang in there. Yes! Let's work on stuff together. Let's do it. Beat the system. Yeah, you can disable it. Ooh. I like the bing bongs good. Not many people do. Some people find it very annoying. I think I had one friend who... I'd play Wizard 101 with them. And then while we're like gaming, I would hum along to either a song that stuck in my head or just, you know, sing random fucking gibberish. And they're like, stop. Stop. It's so annoying. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I just do it. I don't have control over it. Oh, that collar's way off now. God damn it. Wizard 101, now you're aging yourself like wine? Well, wine is good. I don't know if you meant that. But, like, I'm sorry. Of course I used to play Wizard 101. Who do you take me as? I used to play fucking Free Realms. Do you remember Free Realms? I don't think so, because no one did. Only I did. And, like, another friend who went into my account, put on this, like, one makeup, what do you call it? It was makeup. It's just makeup on your character, and it's unmovable. It's unremovable. I think because it's like a members item, so maybe... I don't know how they did it, but they got me to wear it, and I couldn't take it off, and it was permanently stuck on my character, and I was so mad at them. I was like, why would you do this? It's not funny, my Free Realms character. Joy. More of a RuneScape kid. I never got into RuneScape. I think that one was too old for me at the time, so it makes sense. Makes sense. You're right, I've never heard of what you're talking about. Damn. Well, it was a game. It was an online role-playing game, like most of the stuff I played when I was younger. It was like a... I guess it had like card game features in it. Uh-oh. Let me rewind the music. Sorry about that.
You're back.
Yeah, Yeah, there's like a card game in it, but I never did it. And it has the stinky membership thing that every online multiplayer had back then. Stinky, stinky. Was this during your tomboy phase? I guess technically, yeah. I mean, maybe I was too young for my tomboy phase, though. I don't know. I can't remember. Do y'all remember the commercials they had for Wizard 101? I wanted to play it as a kid, but internet too slow. Damn. I do remember, yeah. Man, yeah. I remember, like... Oh my gosh, I remember like when our internet was too slow that when I would watch YouTube, the videos had such incredibly long buffer times. So I would have to constantly like go back like 5 or 10 seconds into the video to try and get it to load, and it wouldn't load, so I would just have to keep like reloading and reloading and reloading to the point where I could like quote the video because of how much I had to like reload the video and replay it. I remember that. I don't miss that. I don't miss doing that. I'm so happy that for the most part, buffering times have improved massively over the years. 'Cause good lord. RuneScape was already hella old when I started playing it. The game's been around forever. Damn. Roblox was my biggest game. Me too. Me too. I love Roblox too. I would like maybe go back and play it now, but the thing is like it's really only like that fun when you're playing with friends. Like I would play it with a friend here and there. But outside of that, it's like if you're not a kid, there's just like nothing that's really interesting about Roblox. I'm gonna be real. It's, you know, that kind of excitement has died for me. It's just not really fun. Plus like the role-playing games on Roblox, for one, I don't want to do it because like 90% of our kids there, so hell no. And it's just like it's all cringy roleplay shit that I don't like. Sorry. What I remember was going to the mall, seeing full lit display ads for Star Wars: The Old Republic. Oh. Yeah, I was not around for that. I was definitely past the release of Star Wars, I think. I believe. Remember being able to load a whole video in one go no matter how little internet there was. Why doesn't YouTube do that anymore? Yeah, Sag. Maybe because there's just so much content on YouTube now, that would be kind of really difficult to do. It's easy when there's like 100 videos on the platform, but now there's like millions of videos on the platform. That would be a bit more demanding, I think. It's an awful ass thumb. God, that hand is so weird. I have to just go with it. It's fine. In high school, I played Roblox in class with my friends. Good times. Oh, yeah. You're absolutely right, June. You're definitely far too mature for something so childish. Thanks. Yeah, how could you tell? I'm so mature. Okay, how do I line ass? Line the ass. There's a guy who 3D modeled trains in Roblox, and he made so much money from that. He bought a real steam locomotive out of the out in the desert and is having it restored. Wow. Dang. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Look at your own hands. I can't see them. They're gone. My hands are covered by my sleeves. Sag. I can't see them. They're invisible. Okay, it's been an hour and I haven't finished one panel. It's been an hour. Holy shit. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, boys. I need to not look away when I yap. That's my biggest downfall, I guess. What the fuck shoes is she gonna wear? I didn't even think about that. She's gonna wear... No, flats are too boring. Sure, why not? All you've done is draw Bay and pee-pee popcorn. I know. It's so over. Barefoot? No. Wait. Oh yeah, why are they wearing shoes in the house? They're not gonna wear shoes in the house, I've decided. That's fucking nasty. They are gonna wear socks though, so don't get any ideas. I hate having shoes in the house. I'm sorry. Apparently that's like a very common American thing. And I'm like, ew. Why? People have like inside shoes? Why don't you just wear slippers? That's what the slippers are for. And they're more comfortable. And you can just take them off if you want. You don't have to like untie them or like kick the shoe out. Just wear slippers. You fucks. Oh, those are not the shoes that she would wear with her. She'd wear like these kinds of socks. Yeah, yeah. Had a feeling yipping would be a danger. I know. You'd think that with references attached to us, we wouldn't suck at it so bad. Barefoot with tights, please? Alright, fine, fine, fine. The tights there. It's the part that covers the toes. Are you happy? No foot fetish drawings here. Exactly. Get your fucking... I think feet are fucking nasty. I don't like them. They're weird. They're the weirdest appendage on us. Even weirder than our own genitals. Man, I didn't want to erase the shoes. I thought the shoes looked very cute, but not in this house. You're gonna be having... You know what? She can have slippers. Actually, wait, Ina should have the slippers because she has the actual, like, taco slippers. The fuck should Bae have? And don't say barefoot. Inside shoes? What the fuck? Yeah, that's a thing apparently. Okay, this is such a stupid way to start this topic, but there was like a Redditor and he was talking about how like he doesn't get why people don't wear inside shoes because when he goes and works in his, like, I don't know, like office or workshop or whatever, he's like, there's like nails everywhere and things to stub my toe on and this and so much danger stuff. Why wouldn't you wear shoes in the house? And I'm like, what the fuck kind of dungeon do you live in where you have to like be careful of what you're stepping on in your own home? My goodness. My dad would always wear socks with sandals around the house. Shit was wild. I hope they were indoor sandals. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. I made one wish come true. I hope you're happy. Oops, almost. How do I accidentally try to draw a foot? I'm sorry. It just came out at me. I don't know what to say. There are Sakis. He had a gun, oh, nice. A gun pointed to you. He had a point, but you avoided disaster with socks. Good job. Yeah, yeah. Feet are cute as fuck. I guess some are, but not all. Sorry. Sorry, I'm swallowing fucking mucus. Feet are feet, they help you walk and sometimes hurt. Yeah. Yep, that's all I can say much about feet. Worse than wearing shoes in the house is wearing socks to sleep. Honestly, that's not too bad. I've done that before. It's not as bad as you think, okay? But one thing I have stopped doing is like, well, I don't know how frequently do I wear socks? I can't remember if I used to wear the same socks for multiple days straight or not. I can't remember because I don't know, but I don't do that now. I don't wear the same socks every day now. It honestly feels weird to like come home and not take my socks off because it's like I've had a whole day's worth of sweating in my socks, you know? Why not get out of them? Oops. That's my chair. I want to keep my toes warm. Yeah, sometimes you need it in winter, you know? It gets hella cold. I have an idea to make this chair easier to draw. Watch this. You're gonna be fucking crazy. You're gonna be like, oh, what the fuck? How'd you do that? You witch. You're not gonna believe your eyes when 10 heckin' million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they fill the open air and leave teardrops everywhere. You'd think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. In fact, I like to make myself believe that planet Earth, it turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, but everything's never as it seems when I fall asleep. Crazy, right? I start talking about feet and my internet goes out. Fuck Spectrum, bro. I've never had that internet provider. better than wearing sleep jeans. I mean, I've passed out in jeans before, but I don't think that counts as like deliberately going to sleep with jeans on. Because jeans are quite uncomfortable when you're trying to sleep, you know? Very restricting. Watch this now. Watch this. You're not gonna... Wait, no, I'm not done actually. Hold on. Okay, watch this now. You're not gonna fucking believe this. My god, you're not gonna believe this shit. Boom! Half of the other chair. Or couch, I guess. You impressed? Are you wowed? Are you being wowed right now? Something's not right with this couch. It doesn't look right. Hold on. This cushion is... needs some work. It's not a good couch. I don't know how to background. Man, this is an ugly ass couch. What the fuck? What do I do? What do I do? Help! I drew the ugliest couch imaginable. Help me! Oh, get rid of it. Get rid of it. I'm scared of it. Look, in the sketch, it doesn't look that bad. Shit. She's a drawing legend. God, fuck you. Couch is fine. You only got one. No! I don't have one night. I have maybe 7 days. I'm just gonna draw other things and come back to it. Just give it a cute pattern. No one will notice. No, they'll notice. They'll call me out. They'll say, oh my god, your couch looks fucking weird, you fucking weirdo. What did you do to it? I'd be like, I don't know. I'm trying my best. Don't judge me on the contents of my couch, please. Judge me on my heart. My heart couch. It's the heart couch that matters, not the outside couch. It's the inside cushions. Like loose change. I really like short-haired Ina. It's cute Ina. I always forget that she has fucking elf ears. I always forget that. Oh yeah, okay, I need to fix this part because so she's not supposed to be sizzling anything on a pan because later she comes out with a tray of cookies, so maybe she has to be checking her watch. She has a watch. We're gonna pretend like she has a watch, all right? Everybody shut the fuck up. She has a watch. Nobody say fucking shit. What? Okay, the thumb will be on this side. Aim for 80%, not perfection. Perfection is the enemy of progress. You know what? That's words to live by. If only I lived by them in real life. I feel like Ina would wear Crocs. She would. No, Bae would wear Crocs. But I don't know how to draw Crocs, and I don't feel like pulling up a reference image for them. So unfortunately, we will remain Crocless. That doesn't look right. What's the full comic about, if I can ask? So it's just about these four gals. It's Ina, Bae, Kiara, and Mume. And they're just trying to make a life in this capitalist society where it's really tough to make a living. And I think they were supposed to work on a project together. I'm not too sure. I guess now that I think about it, I think my writing is kind of similar to like the writing of A Night in the Woods, where it's like, it's more so, I guess, grounded in real life, if that makes sense. Like real life stories and the antics of everyday people. Kara's overwhelmed by work and Fred's cover. Yeah, that's the... It's the episode we're working on right now. Shoe... Oh no. No shoes in the house. Slippers. And they're taco slippers. Come on. It's cute. Nope. Draw a tray or bowl for cookies. It's gonna be on a tray. wears Crocs in sports mode, Bae wears them in casual mode. Wouldn't that be reversed? I don't know. I think Bae's a sports gal. She's very active. We love slice of life. Yes, we do. Perfect taco, thank you. Honestly, I'm not the best at drawing them, unfortunately. Okay, how am I gonna, Should I do just lines? Straight lines? Keep it simple, I guess. Ina wouldn't want to slip out of them, and Bae would want to launch them, upsetting people. True, true. Bing, 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 bong. Okay, it is on a separate layer. Frick. Oh wait, no, there's a couch in the way. Awesome. I'm just trying to make sure that it's aligned. Although this one would be slightly shorter because it's in the background. An eyelash, get out of here. Bing bong. Bing bong. Ding dong. Bing bing bong.
Living life when we were young.
You're like a grandfather clock chiming? Sure. Isn't that what life is about? Just the subtle... Uh-oh, that's not... That's not right. It's okay. Can fix it.
Doesn't mean a thing. Got to look ahead now and leave it all behind me. With all your mind, take the fragments of your past and let them flow into the sands of time. You'll be alright.
I do look at June like a grandfather. You're welcome. I'm happy to be your surrogate grandfather, your grandfather figure, if you will. Here to say bing bong, I'll be back later if we're still alive. Probably. That perspective is definitely off. Man. Fuck this. Fuck life. Is there a perspective ruler I can use? Perspective ruler. Okay. I want to see.
Light a fire in me and keep the passion burning. There comes a time when you'll have to fight with all you have to know what matters in your life. That's when you realize it's up to you. So from now until the end, I'm gonna make all of my dreams come true. I will follow my
Does that seem right?
future's bright. So we will fight with heads held high. We'll
It's gonna be behind there.
just say the word and I'll be there.
Bottom line should be parallel with the countertop. Yeah, it should. It should.
All that we have forever strong. I am a friend you can count on. Never forget when we're apart. We are as one under the stars. It's okay for us to say goodbye.
Oh, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. Okay. Is there a different ruler I can use? A linear ruler? No, haha, no. Guide? Nope. I need to. Okay, can't do that. Guide to? No, doesn't work. What the fuck? Help! There's no settings on this one. Yep, there's just no settings on that one. Great. Okay, maybe... Can I... Alright, this is an idea. That doesn't seem right, though! Look, it's still... Oh. Man, I'm so good at perspective. Holy shit. It hurts my brain. It hurts my brain too. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay. Maybe let's start with the perspective guides first, and then if we have everything that works with the perspective, then it'll look fine. It's a big ask. There, and then... Let's try that and see how that works. No, yeah, there. Go up. So it has to be closer. And then that has to go. But it doesn't fit with the camera angle. Or does it? I don't even know yet. I think that is too far off. Let's try and rectify this. Because it would be like back here. Right? It would be a little farther back. Oh. No, go up! Go up! I hate perspective. That doesn't look right either. Draw a line there. And then where they meet. It looks off. Why does it look off? Why? That counter, the countertop, it looks off. Maybe this needs to be lower, you know? The vanishing point needs to be lower. Maybe this needs to be the horizon line. Oh boy. It's hurting my brain. Okay. That seems so close now. No, it has to be. Need to do it again. Or maybe not, they're just horizontal and straight. So it has to be tighter. That's what she said. Vanishing point would be in the middle of the panel. Not for what I'm trying to do in this scene, because if it's in the vanishing point's in the middle, then this counter would be like really too long. So let's try this. That's too far. Let's try this. Okay. Got it. Just want to make sure that it's crossing at the point I want it to cross. It must be tighter.
Been searching all along, been facing quite a lonely night. Without a sign, without grasping it, the real question
Yeah, there is a slight incline.
where have
It's hard to get from the frickin'
I'm a chef
guidelines.
apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for
Okay,
you
that's
to
the
try.
oven.
I'm a
Ugh.
shapeshifter.
And then
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
up.
Moments of calm,
That seems better, right? Right.
right in front of me. That's where I found an
Wouldn't it be
empty
above the this part?
reflecting that's a truth. It's telling what's not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter. Apples masquerade.
That seems better, right?
Face and mind, all free for you to draw.
Right?
I'm
I think so. It's definitely better than before. I think we're gonna have to... I still think that corner is not correct, but you know what? It's so small that I'm just hoping that people don't notice. Once you got one line right, just copy and paste the other one? Nah. Didn't need to. Okay, these cabinets are a bit of work. Because, that's interesting.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind.
Can I hecking get this aligned, please?
I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Close enough. Love drawing the same line over and over again. It's so fun. Oh god, the cabinets. Looks fine to me. All right, good. Gotta call it 80%. Remember, that just sounds like a way to not try that much. I mean, that is what it is. But how the fuck do these cabinets work? Okay, so say like this is the end of the front one, right? The front side. Focus on the things that matter, work smarter, not harder. All right, okay. I get it, I get it. Okay, so if I leave the... It just doesn't look right, you know? Should I get rid of the top cabinets? Top cabinets exist no longer. Alright, we'll have to live with that for now. I'll just have to redo this line. Okay. I'll just draw the door. And the buttons. And the handle. That's fine. How long has it been on this one thing, though? Oh, don't tell me it's been 2 hours on one panel. Oh, that's so sad. Kitchen remodeling? Yeah, sure. Oh god, 2 hours. For reference, I did like multiple panels like in 2 hours today. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this one panel. There's so much shit going on, I guess. There's like a full proper background. I might, if I can, what I was thinking of is taking like real photos of a background or like a vague background area, and then in Clip Studio there's like a filter. It's like an effect. It's the artistic filter, and that like turns the layer into a, you can either extract the lines or you can make the image look like it's like not a drawing, but it's something similar to it, just to cut time on the amount of time that takes to do a background. I think that might be fine as well. Should maybe post it too when I'm done. Cause why not? I fucking worked on it for so long, right? Oven took maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Really? The whole, like this bottom counter? Yeesh. And I didn't even technically draw, I just put lines down. Okay, I'm gonna do some... The fuck? Oh, I need the... Let's do some extra... Come on. Shut up. My memory usage. Think the Chainsaw Man mangaka does that? I don't blame them. Fuck, that shit takes so much time. You got lost in the sauce. Indeed I did. I'll just do like a quick little faucet here in the back. as well, so it doesn't look too empty. There's gonna be smoke here instead from the... Does smoke come out? It's a visual effect. It's not supposed to be true to life. It's just to indicate that there's stuff in the oven. So smoke will go there. So I'll just do a quick little sink here. Here's the faucet. Looks like shit, but oh well. Just the deal. Look at your own kitchen to see. I have to go all the way downstairs? You want me to walk downstairs to look at perspective? Hell no. Physical labor? Damn. Okay, time for fridge. I don't even want to think about the couch anymore. That couch will be the bane of my existence. Okay, I do like how the handle's drawn in though, so... This was supposed to be a yam. I don't know how yams look like, and I don't feel like looking up a picture. So that's what a yam looks like to me in my head. She'd forget before she got back. Damn, alright, don't have to fucking call me out like that. It's true, but holy shit. It's exactly what would happen. Okay, here's another taco. It's a little fridge magnet. Awesome. This one is kind of droopy. What else can I put back here? Maybe some berries. For Mume. Some cherries. A fire. For Kiara. And a little rat for Bay. Awesome. Great decorating. Fridge time. Yeah, fridge time. For future reference, maybe. I don't fucking know. We shall see. Okay, this couch looks fine to me, so I'm just gonna move on to this couch. This one doesn't need bioengineering. Awesome. So we can draw a couch. It is possible. It's just this one, for whatever reason, is a nightmare. Okay, we gotta draw Mume. We gotta get Mume in. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? I think so. Yes, okay. How the how the heck do you expect to draw something if you don't know what it looks like? You're an artist, you know better than that. Yeah, I'm shaking my head. Oh yeah, I forget. I just left it as a shape. I forgot to do details. Yeah, it's a lamb. Lamb? Yam. I'm losing my brain cells. It looks more like a croissant than a yam, but oh well. Who cares? Am I right? It's about the artistic representation. It's not about having it look realistic, you know? Does this artistically speak to you as a yam? Hmm? Come on, there we go. Diligently sweeping. It's literally typing, it looks like a croissant. Well, now it is, I guess. You want tomorrow, I bet? Well, we'll see about that.
Don't take my dreams. Your music brings my soul to life and dries up all my tears. You make the pain disappear.
Oh, I guess she has fairy earrings. I don't even remember. I don't remember how I drew her as.
Time flies, but it's oh so hard to let go. Like summertime, it slowly comes.
Broom. Broom. Oh shit. Oh, damn it. Broom. It's broom time.
Time flies, but it's oh so hard to let go. Like summertime, it slowly comes and it goes. I ease the blues with my favorite tunes. Raise me up with those heavenly sighs.
Broom. Okay, how does one hold a broom? Like that, and so the top is under and the bottom is over. I feel like the cherries might give a different message. What message? What are you trying to say? What? They're cherries. Spend 10 or more minutes on an oven, the yam will haunt your dreams. I will sleep soundly tonight. Thank you very much. God, I can't believe this entire stream is just gonna be one panel. How could this happen to me? How could I have foreseen this? Tell you when you're older? You're the only one thinking that, I assure you, mister. Cherries are a fruit. They're not a sick perversion of your fantasies. I actually don't like red cherries. I only like black cherries. Red cherries, I think, are foul. Disgusting. One panel better than 0 panels? Sure. They look phallic. What, the earrings? God, I hate you guys. I hate you. A single earring. Fuck you. You get single earrings now. Are you happy? You did this. Now she's sad. Look how sad she is. She can't have her cherry earrings. Because some weirdos said otherwise. Doesn't look great. Perverted fantasies involves a lot of fruit. I'm so happy for you. Stream's so real. I've never seen you before. It looks great and wish you luck to do this, the same thing with the character turnaround. I understand. Oh, man, I wish you the best in that turnaround. I'm not a big fan of doing character turnarounds because they're so tedious, you know, drawing the same thing from different angles. But they're necessary, even though currently I'm not using the turnaround I did to reference the characters I try. We're not going to talk about that. Ignore that. I remember them in my head. That's why I forget so many details. Can I do one line? Awesome. I'm just saying he thought that. I swear. Sorry, I didn't care. It was fine. Good. Throw him under the bus. Let's pretend. Good, Mume. Mume is a chaste queen. Sure. I believe you. And she will be wearing slippers as well. No shoes in this house. Why do her legs look weird? Why she looks so short? Oh. It's fine. Everyone looks short in this panel. I've given up. I've given up on trying. I've spent over 2 hours on this panel. Let's just get it done. Yeah, I guess let's get the rug done and over with. Awesome, we did a rug. Wait, hold on. Hold on, it has to be perfect. It has to be perfect. It has to be perfect. It's not perfect enough. That's fine. That'll have to do. Okay, this couch now. Couch. I don't know if I should keep it or redo it. Okay, maybe let's try and fix it a bit. Let's just see. I think the seat is way too big. Let's try and shorten it. Because that's like a huge cushion. Okay, that feels better. Come on. Connect. Connect. Connect 4. Connect. Pull out the protractor. Man, I think I threw away my protractor. Who uses that? Only thing you need is a ruler. What else are protractors used for besides, like... You measure angles with them, but, like, at what point do you need to measure angles in your common life? I don't. I don't need to measure angles. Oh no, music, come back to me.
Ah, you're back.
Try to separate into 2 cushion. You're a fucking genius. You're a fucking genius. I will attempt that. We'll see how that looks. We all know Kiara has a bigger ass. I'm not gonna redraw her ass. Shouldn't give you such a hard time about how you draw. You're actually drawing something and posting on YouTube even if you don't do the proper technique. Wish I was you. I mean, yeah. I can shit on myself all I want, but at least I'm doing something productive, you know? I mean, don't be too hard on yourself. I was in the same spot of wanting to do stuff like this, but never having the motivation to, I guess. And then I don't know what changed in me. Probably... I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you just wake up and then you've just changed. And you don't know how it happened, but it did. I guess it's a lot of it is just changing your circumstances. Like, it's easy to be like, oh, I need to do this more, so I'm gonna start doing this every day, but then you don't because, you know, you're in a habit of doing the things that you're used to doing normally. But then once, like, you break a habit of doing something, or once, like, your circumstances change, like maybe your environment changes, or something in your life changes that makes you want to do stuff more frequently, that's where the magic happens. But I guess also don't wait for that to happen. I think a good way of getting yourself to do stuff is just setting yourself up in the right environment, you know? Try to not change your actions or your likelihood of that's not it. Not your likelihood of adaptation, but like your likelihood that you're gonna do something. Instead of trying to change your actions, you should try to change first your environment, you know? So say you want to go jogging more, right? Or start jogging. Well, it's easy to say, oh, I'm just gonna start going outside and jogging for like an hour every day, right? But that's not gonna happen if your schedule does not allow you to do that. So instead of trying to fit it into your schedule, why not change something about your schedule so that it makes it easier to do something to start, you know? So if I want to start jogging, I'll take myself for an example, right? So right now I can't run as often because I'm super duper busy with the semester, right? So I'm not gonna beat myself up over that because stuff happens. But if I want to start jogging after the semester ends, like next year in January, well, I can make sure that in my schedule there's at least one day where I know I'll be free enough to jog at whatever point in the day I want to, so not forcing myself to wake up early to jog, right? And not trying to squeeze it into a place where it's impossible to squeeze it in, right? And be like, okay, so I have the entire day free this day. This is the day that I'm gonna try to jog. And I'll make small steps. I'm gonna only start with one day first, see how that works, and then if we can fit it in more frequently, then so be it. I think that's the best way to enact change. Never measured an angle in my life, not even in school? How the hecky schmecky? At least you're shitting and letting the internet see. I'm so happy about that. Boy, oh boy, do I love shitting. Live for everyone. I'm not embarrassed. I'm proud of it. I'm Lord Shit. If you figure out what the change was, please let me know. Thank you. It's hard because sometimes you don't know what change you need to make in order to do something, right? Until it happens to you. Maybe if you want to start, I don't know what you want to start doing, but if you want to start making art or content, maybe it's good to start with getting yourself prepared with the necessary equipment that you'll need. Because I think a big fear factor in like trying to make stuff is that, oh, I just don't have the right things to start. Which you can start with anything. It doesn't have to be fucking crazy. But, you know, maybe looking up some stuff to help you get started. I think that's a good step in the right direction. And I guess just practicing as much as you can. Stop beating yourself up over if you don't do something. This is what I've learned recently for myself. Angles are my enemy. True. This kitchen is proof of that. Okay, how does that double cushion look? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this also needs to be... Yeah, I think... It's not the best, but we're gonna have to deal with it. Stop moving, my gosh, I hate it when it does that. What I was thinking about recently was, you know, for so long I've been in a cycle of being like mad or disappointed in myself whenever I don't do something that either makes me feel productive, or like if I tell myself, okay, I'm gonna do this today, and then I don't do it, and then I feel so bad about it. I've learned that, you know, why feel bad about it when it's only you that's telling yourself to do it, right? It's one thing if someone tells you to do something and you don't do it. Like, it makes sense if you feel bad about that. But, like, who cares if you tell yourself, I need to do this today, and then it doesn't happen? Like, who cares? No one told you to do it. You're not disappointing anybody. I guess technically the only person you're disappointing is yourself, but how can you 100% trust your head to consider exactly what you're capable of doing that day, right? Like, for me, my biggest thing is that when I like write in my planner of like, okay, here's a list of things I need to get done today, and then I write like 5 or 6 things that are really big tasks, but in my head I think, oh yeah, I can get this done really quickly, and then I don't end up like going through half of it because it's so much. It's not my fault it didn't get done. It's not I'm incompetent. That's the reason why I didn't get done. It didn't get done because I set too high expectations of what I could do that day. And that was only me telling myself to do it. It wasn't anybody else telling me I need to have this stuff done. It's only me. So why should I be upset at myself for not getting something done that was impossible to do in the first place, right? So don't be too hard on yourself in terms of not getting stuff done, because what I realized is that, you know, you can feel, I guess, bad about not like doing something that you want to do, but the more that you feel bad about it, the more likely you are to never do it in the first place, because it's a cycle of self-defeatism, right? So once you keep telling yourself, oh, I need to do this, but I never do it. Oh, I need to do this, I never do it. I'm so bad at not starting. I'm bad at this. Oh, I'm, you know. If you keep telling yourself that over and over again, if you keep feeling bad about not doing something, it's never gonna happen. You're never gonna get it done because you already set yourself up to assume it's never gonna get done. So I think an easy way to get around that is to not put high expectations on yourself in the first place. And just kind of, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. I know that is a big ask. I know that's, you know, it's a skill that needs exercise to make work for you. But I think it's a worthwhile exercise to do, you know? For your own well-being. Do you have a full-time job on top of everything else you do as well? I have a part-time job, yeah. So on top of all of the projects I'm working on and streaming and school, I also work. So that's another reason to not beat yourself up over not doing something. I feel like people don't realize how busy they actually are. Like, they just assume that, oh, you know, yeah, I work and yeah, I do school, but I still should be doing other stuff on top of that. Like, work and school take up so much fucking part of your life. It's understandable if you don't have time for a lot of other stuff. Therefore, there's no need to feel bad about yourself because you're already spending a majority of your time working. And don't feel bad about, you know, coming home from work and just wanting to relax. Like, you should relax after you come home. It's not a bad thing. Relax is good because then your brain is refreshed the next day and you don't have to stress too much, you know? Don't worry. If you want to go home, well, you should, but you should go home if you want to go home. If you go home and you want to play video games the rest of the night, fine, you know? Do it. You worked the whole day. Why not? It's not like you were like lazy or didn't do anything. Even if you felt like you didn't do much at work, you still went out of the house, potentially drove there, traversed there, however you traverse there, spent time in there, probably talked to people, you know, walked around, did a bunch of things outside. Just being outside, I feel like it can be draining on its own, especially with traveling. So if you feel like that deserves a game session, hell yeah, go for it. No pressure. Your weird bathroom-related monologues are the reason you attract weirdos in your community. Well, I like it. It's simple as that. That's right, uh-huh. I like it. They keep coming back. What don't you accomplish though, June? Well, I mean, quite a lot. Technically speaking. I mean, if I were to really think about it... Okay, before I continue... I'm gonna leave this panel as done. We're gonna fucking move on because oh shit, I only have 15 minutes. In, like, retrospect, if I think about the stuff that I do in my day-to-day life, I do quite a lot, right? In my head, though, there's other things that I wish I could do that, you know, obviously isn't related to work or school. Like, I don't know, I wish I could... Is this the right pen size? It is, huh? I wish I could, like, maybe work on, like, editing music videos, maybe? That would be fun. Or doing more involved projects, I guess. But... Or actually, you know, there's things like, oh, I wish I could, like, continue to learn this language more. Like, I've been skimping out a lot on practicing different languages. Understandably so, because I'm very busy. But there's like that, and there's trying to improve my skills more, which technically I've been doing because I've been taking a life drawing class, and that the whole point of life drawing is to literally get better at drawing and doing proportions. So it's not like I haven't been improving in some way. I guess it's just a bunch of, like, perspective things, you know? You never realize just how much you do until you think about it. Think about it outside of yourself. Because if you're just thinking in your head a lot, I feel like you tend to miss a lot of the good and maybe only focus on what's needs to be improved. At least for me, that's how my brain works. That mindset is genuinely so good, but school really hates people having it. I know it. It's so stupid, you know? Like, what's the fucking pressure to get random shit done? The least you have to do is just fucking chill. That's the least you gotta do. I hate grind set. Grind set sucks balls. Go grind your shoes. Go grind your shoes and eat them. How about that? How dare you relax? This is a safe space for weirdos, the space being a bathroom stall. I'm glad that we can have our little bathroom chit chats. Makes me happy. If you really want to get a lot of exercise and have time for it, get a physical job outdoors. It does wonders. Yeah. It's crazy to me, the people that have like manual labor jobs and feel bad that they don't work out. I'm like, you're getting a workout from your manual labor job. Of course you get home and you don't want to do any physical work when you get home. You've been doing that the whole day. It's fine. You can relax. Chill out. If I'm not productive enough, I'll starve, though. It's not about being productive. You'll find a way to eat, I'm sure. Believe me, you will. I think most of the pressure on productivity has less to do about surviving and more so of just like feeling like you're doing something outside of surviving. A lot of times, at least in our society, when all people do is survive, like if they just eat, sleep, you know, do whatever, not really do much that's like additive work, I guess. People like shit on that person and they make fun of them for like, oh, they're lazy, they're not doing anything productive to society, they're not doing anything. And it's like, what other animal on this planet is stressed out about not getting work done? Zero, because all they care about is just being alive, and that's the bare minimum that they have to worry about. That's it. So why do we care so much about living beyond survival? Like, you know, how do I say this? It's like, I feel like if you want to do something productive, having a hobby, doing something hobby-wise, is 10 times more productive than feeling like, oh, I completed a big project. Oh, I got this work done at work today. Oh, I am working up the corporate ladder, you know? Like, hobbies are insanely rewarding. If you want to feel productive, just get a hobby with no pressure involved, right? No pressure to, like, get insanely good and better than everybody else at it. No pressure to speed up your work to finish, like, a project, you know? Just a hobby, just to do something that makes you feel good, that relaxes you, and is outside of making stuff for something. You can just make stuff to make stuff. That's like great, you know? When you said you have 15 minutes left, you mean until your assignment is due? So that's crazy. No. Technically, it's due next week. So I still have more time to work on it. At least I think. I'm saying this, but honestly, I didn't even check. I'm just speaking out of my ass at this point. Let me check really quick. I don't think it is due tonight, though. Go grind your shoes is the hardest insult I've ever heard. All animals care about is eating and fucking, like, same, bro. Like, you know, it's all chill when you think about it. Let's see. Next Wednesday, it's a presentation, so we're presenting this comic with everything else. Have your presentation ready for next Wednesday. So, yeah, it seems good to me. Seems all right here. Surviving can be exhausting enough as it is. Exactly. It's the truth. Existence is pain. These are VTubers. Full marks easy. Mm-hmm.
From the words that hurt my soul, removing doubts from my mind.
Okay, I want to try and finish this panel and then we'll call it a night because I do actually have to go to bed. I can't wait for my break so I don't have to... Really? What the fuck? Where is it? Huh? Oh, it's on the wrong layer. How do I get rid of this? Why is it... Why? Why are you allowed to draw on the ruler layers? It's so stupid. So fucking stupid. Okay, maybe I can fix this. Okay, and then that should do it. I fixed it. Okay, awesome. What if you showed this in class and your professor said, "Oh, I love Kiara"? I mean, it would surprise me because it doesn't seem like he's a not a single person in my class even knows what a VTuber is. You know what? I did see one person that was walking. I was walking down the hall and I saw this person, and they had the like official like Gura purse that was like on sale for a bit that I was interested in getting but never ended up getting. But I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the first time I've seen like an in the wild VTuber stan without being at a convention, you know? I was like, oh my god, you exist? Holy shit. Because here I am walking down the hall with my merch, desperately trying to get someone to notice me and be like, oh, you like VTubers, wow. Crazy. I hate accidentally drawing on the ruler layer. Oh my god, I understand. I know, right? Why are you allowed to do that? Why? It should not be a drawable layer. Thank you for alleviating my pain. You're welcome. I'll grind my own shoes just for you. They're just hiding their power level. Mm-hmm. I thought VTuber fans were a myth. Yep. They very well could be. Maybe we're living in a fake reality. Who knows? Who knows? Did you want to commit steal? No. I don't know. Steal what? Steel Panther. Okay. Oh god, that's terrible. They're hidden among us. The wolf among us. Close enough. It'll have to do. Does this even look like a building? I don't. They're looking at the Great Cheese Grater in the sky. Oh, it's a building? Thanks. I don't have time. Maybe if I can like sneak in a 3D model of a building in here, I will. But for now, we get cheese grater building. That's all you're getting. Okay. I'm just gonna erase this. I drew on the wrong layer again. Okay, well. I love it. I love, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. No, it's okay. I'm just kidding too. I mean, maybe if the perspective wasn't just of their heads, it would probably be easier to see it as a building, but I don't have time to rethink all of my ideas anymore.
Living life when we were young, trying to find where we belong. Never thought those days would see.
This would have been easier to erase if, you know, I wasn't a dingus.
Mirror, mirror, do you see?
Do you have the option to lock layers? Hey, yeah, but guess who never uses that? Me! I should definitely use that more often, though. That seems like
Got to look ahead
the biggest buff of all time.
leave it all behind me. With all your
You have some of the windows lit up? Yeah, maybe.
fragments of your past and let them
That will come in render time.
you'll be
I'll say this, for right now before you get off. I genuinely had a nice time being here, even if it was only for a little bit. Got some work done, and it was genuinely very chill and nice stream. Oh, that makes me happy. I'm glad. I'm very happy. That's what I want to provide. Just a nice little comforting spot. And I hope you come back soon as well. I've been planning some interesting things for this month for Christmas. I normally don't celebrate Christmas or do anything special. But I want to try and do some fun things in terms of streaming at least. I've been, oh my god, I've been erasing the fucking building. Yeah, so I hope you stick around for then. Also do more drawing streams in the future anyways, so yippee. But I had a lot of fun having you here. Thank you for joining.
making dreams happen. Big or
Hate drawing on the wrong layers. It hates me when it happens.
these memories light a fire in me and keep the passion burning. There comes a time when you'll have to fight with all you have to know what matters in your life.
Okay.
You realize
Oh boy. So in the span of nearly 3 hours,
I'm true. I will
we got 2 panels. I promise I did more panels today before this stream. Look, look, look. Okay, well that one doesn't count. What did I do? Well, for one, I finished sketching all of the panels today, which I hadn't had done yet. I did this page, so this page is done in terms of line art. And same with this one. So we have 2 pages with line art done. This one doesn't seem too hard. Seems very easy, actually. This one has a lot of them. Okay, so I think we're in a good trajectory in terms of getting this done on time. Maybe I'll do I have time to do another stream of working on this comic? Potentially. I might do another stream this week working on this comic. Let me check my calendar. Agreed, the stream is really nice to listen to. It's so good. Thank you. That way you can just toggle the guideline layer on or off instead of erasing it. Yeah, true. Progress is progress. Yeah, there's some good progress. Oh yeah, I did have another stream planned for Saturday. So maybe we can do another stream Sunday if I don't work on this comic if I do plan on working on this comic on Sunday. So maybe. It's still in the air. We'll see what happens. Woo, 2 panels! Woohoo! Yippee! Here, I'll put up one of the full panels so that it feels like, yay, we got something done. So we're only getting 2 panels done in 3 hours. That's me with my animation stuff. Don't even get me started on animation. Don't remind me I have an animation that I also have to work on. That one has been a massive pain in my ass. It's been a year. A fucking year. That's the longest I've ever worked on an animation. And it's just because of all of the things preventing me from working on it. I swear to God. God does not want me to finish that animation. But I will. Because fuck him. I'll do what I want. You got a whole another week. You got time to kill. Well, we'll see about that until the weekends. This is me with my college work. I only got a few panels done in like a day. Oh, it's okay. Combate. We'll do it. We'll get it done. Then she'll be finishing it the night before. I don't want to. I don't want to because I think I'm gonna be working a lot next week. Yeah, I am. I've been scheduled for more hours to cover the busy week for next week, so I hope not. That's why I'm trying to get everything done as best I can this week so that I don't have to do any work next week is my hope and my goal. Good luck with your animation. Yeah. It's been a very helpful stream. Thanks for your advice. Of course. I love giving advice. It's one of my favorite things to do. It's good to get ahead of things. Definitely better than leaving things to the last minute. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I had a lot of fun, despite only getting 2 fucking panels done. It's been a blast. I definitely prefer this to just working on my own, even if I get a little less work done. It's okay. It's about the journey. Thanks for the chill stream. Yeah. Fun, comfy stream. I'm happy. I'm glad. It makes me happy you guys enjoyed it. Okay. That's it for me. I'm going to bed now. Have a good rest of your night, guys. And I'll see you soon. Bye.